Hello again, YouTubers and Pokemon fans. For today's video, I have a little something different, and no, it's not a sponsored video, but may seem kind of like that, depending on how you look at it, but not an endorsed, paid for thing of anything, but I saw on Twitter some people were tweeting at me and other people about becoming their #1 fan via an app that is kind of through Twitter, and that is called Famous. I believe it's actually what used to be called Get Stolen, and it basically shut down and relaunched, rebranded itself as Famous. And on the app, which like I said is called Famous, you may not have seen that right then, but on here, go to my profile first, you will see who my #1 fan is, which is currently Jim Tendo Power, and my value on here, I clicked which would be to invest in myself, which you can't do, is 1,390,850. And if nobody invests in you over a period of time, it will gradually go down, go down, go down, until someone invests and becomes your new #1 fan, then the value goes up. So currently I'm the biggest fan of 18 different profiles. Some are partners, some are just random things. We got Intreezy Opens, At Midnight currently, Adam Scott, A Cloud Called Klaus, and so on and so forth. When you first sign up to the app, you get a certain number of hearts, which you can see in the top left. I currently have almost 1.8 million hearts, and every day you get sign-in bonuses like a lot of free apps do. You can, of course, buy more hearts and such as well, but I'm just going all free because the only time I've spent money on apps is I also have a survey app where I can fill out surveys and then earn Google Play credits. So if that counts as spending money, that's the only way I've spent money so far on apps. Otherwise, I just go the free route on basically everything. Then from this menu here, by clicking that one there, if you have FAM highlighted, you can see if I unclick it, it will change obviously. So if FAM is not highlighted, Hot will show basically the profiles that most recently had a transaction occur. So I assume 19Sarah87 just a couple seconds ago became the #1 fan of @ManILoveIcarus. If you click new, you'll see the newest profiles to sign up to the site. I feel like ProgramX is a bot or something because they're like always #1 fan of everything when they first hit, no matter the time of day. But anyways, I think those are just people that must be like online on the app right now. And then top shows you the most expensive profiles that are on here at all. So right now the top 4 are Megan's Nation, Michael Breedlove, Ricky Z, and Keemstar. Those are the 4 most expensive profiles to become the #1 fan of. And as you saw before, I'm currently at, what was it, like 1.39 million. So I'm well behind here. I just downloaded the app a day, maybe 2 days ago. So I'd say about 36 hours or so ago to be kind of precise. So, and then as I was saying, if you click FAM, then for those same categories, you'll only see profiles that you are actually following on Twitter. So these are the most expensive profiles on the app that I also follow. So at YouTube, Bo Burnham, Chris Pratt, and Pokemon. Pokemon is just under 6 million, so maybe I can afford to become the #1 fan of Pokemon officially at some point here, but who knows. And then currently online, Paul Blastoise, Neil Charizard, Maito, Pokemon Evolutionaries. They just recently signed up for the app as well. Well, everyone you see on here that says on, they actually have the app. You don't have to have the app for people to actually become your #1 fan here, but if you have the app, it's more likely people will invest in you, if you will. Okay, had a couple of misclicks there. The newest signups that are from my profile, I guess, would be Arcanine XP and Treezy Opens, Kevsbud, and Neil Charizard. But I don't feel like that's sorted correctly, so those must be the ones that most recently had a change of #1 fan. And as you can see here, and Treezy Opens, I am currently the #1 fan of. Over time, I would call them dividends. If you are the #1 fan for a certain period of time, more and more hearts will accrue, and then anytime you want, you can just click there and collect those hearts, and it will be added on to your total up above. So there's a few of those that I follow and that are on the app as well. And if you go to Hot, it will show you whoever most recently had changes. So looks like Pokemon Evolutionaries must be active on here right now as I'm recording this, and he just recently became the #1 fan of Birdkeeper Toby and Booster Canes. So I think that covers everything well enough. If you want to sign up for the app, I'll try to put a couple of invite codes down below, although I don't know if they're one-time use or what. It says if you invite, I get 25,000 bonus, but yeah. There's also 3 invite codes, so I can send an invite. There's 3 invite codes. I'm still not exactly sure how everything works. And also, when you become someone's #1 fan, you have the option to tweet it, and you get a 100,000 heart bonus. I think that's limited, like you can only get it so many times per hour per day. I'm not sure the details of that. If anybody else is familiar with the app, more so than myself, and has additional details about that sort of thing, feel free to let us all know in the comments down below. But that covers that for Famous, so if you want to join the app, and then you too can become my #1 fan, or the #1 fan of Pokemon Evolutionaries, or Laughing Pikachu, or any number of other Poketubers, or non-Poketubers, anything and anyone that has a Twitter account, basically. So, that's all for today. Just a fun little different video that I focus on the Poketubers and stuff because it's more fun for me. So it's kind of Pokemon themed to a video at least. So hopefully you enjoyed. It's not an opening, but can't do openings every day. And we still have Pokemon Pack Daily in the morning, so there's still that. So that is all for today. Please subscribe, rock, smash that like button, visit our website, thepokecapital.com, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for some more Pokemon goodness. Oh, and later today, I'm gonna see Impractical Jokers, so that will be a good time. Just throwing that in there. Later, everybody.